We will be fabricating a figure 8 orthosis. So for the pattern, you don't necessarily need to draw a pattern. You just need a long, thin strip of material. You do need material that has good rigidity though. So for example, I am using tailor splint and I folded it in half. And as for the width of the material, for the splint, it depends on the patient's fingers. So this is my patient's hand. We'll be fabricating it on the index finger. So the bigger the digit, the wider the material that you need. And then the smaller the digit, the thinner material you need. Once your material is ready, you can begin fabrication. So we'll be going on the index finger, and then typically for this orthosis, we're trying to prevent full extension or hyperextension of the PIP joint. So we're going to position the digit in just slight flexion, and we will be fabricating this orthosis in a figure 8 fashion. So we're going to start on the dorsal aspect of P2, wrap volarly on the PIP joint, go to the dorsal aspect of P1, volar aspect of the PIP joint again, to where we make an X, and then to the dorsal aspect of P2. And then, like I said, slight flexion of the PIP joint. Pinch the X portion just a little bit because we want to make sure they can make a full composite fist. As for trimming, so I need to trim the excess off, and then I'll just make sure that I mold that together and then mold the volar aspect of this as well to ensure that they can demonstrate a full composite fist. This is the orthosis after trimming. So I trimmed the distal aspect of the orthosis where we had extra, and then I molded that together with the heat gun. And then I also molded together the volar aspect on the X portion just to ensure that that doesn't open back up. So when donning it on the patient, you're going to make sure that they have slight flexion of the PIP joint, and then go just onto the PIP joint. And then whenever they have it on, just make sure they can demonstrate a full composite fist. And then when they go into extension, just make sure that it blocks full extension.